All right, you wouldn't believe it, but I have a plan for the show. So we got some shit to talk about today. So, okay, so real quick. This is episode 49. That's nuts, dude. We're about to be at 50. I have no plans for 50. In my head, it's supposed to be a big deal because we're halfway there, but do I have anything planned? Have I thought about it once? No. No, I haven't. Hold on one sec. I got to shut my door. Hold on. Nope. I have zero plans for 50. I have zero plans for 75. 75's got to be a 75 hard. Oh, I got it. I have perfect. Okay, we're good. Got it. Hold on. Drinking milk to finish off the day. Gets me to... What does that get me to? Gets me to my... I'm actually at 3,700 calories today. Just had a shit ton of food. It was awesome, dude. I was all clean food, obviously. I'm on phase 1, so... Diet is get at least 225 grams of protein and at least 3,250 calories. And that's very difficult for me. I'm always force-feeding myself. But lately I've been packing my lunch at work full as fuck. So I force myself to eat early in the morning, early in the day. And then towards the end of the day, I am solid. I don't really have to worry about it. So that's been working for me. But I'm not sure if I'm eating too much actually at the moment. I think I might be getting... a little bit too much fat for what Anyway, it doesn't matter. So, yeah, 49. So, here's what we got going on today. I kind of lose sight, actually, at the fact that this is me documenting the journey rather than me trying to come up with something. So, I'm going to try to go back to that. I'm going to try to go back to just documenting and then maybe here and there sprinkle in some me trying to teach some shit. Because at the moment, Well, so, I don't know. The whole reason why I'm doing this, and I've said it a million times already, but the whole reason why I'm doing this is just to build confidence, get the reps in, find my voice, get better at communicating, and I guess just have a little bit, a little bit of experience before I start doing actual real shows. Meaning kind of like this, exactly how this episode is, but a lot more structured, a lot more professional, have an intro. That's not with the corny, stupid, bullshit-ass music. It's got some heavy shit, some real man shit. And if you don't like it, it's all good. Peace out. And a real show, music, intro, all that shit. And we'll get there. But right now, and for the rest of time for this specific show, is just going to be the daily documentation of me going through business, live hard, and every other thing that I go through that would otherwise... relate to personal development and growth and all that shit, because that's what I'm about. And I've been really leaning into that shit lately, dude. It's fucking awesome doing what I'm doing. I'm doing a lot of hard shit daily, consistently, almost on an hourly basis. The moment that I get off work, I'm doing hard shit for me all night. And I like it. I desire it. I think it's fun. To a certain extent, of course I get frustrated, but I go to bed feeling fulfilled and just full of genuine happiness, knowing that I kicked fucking ass that day. Got all my shit done. Nothing wasn't accomplished. Everything that I said I was going to do that day got done to the fullest extent. And, I keep the streak going. I keep the momentum flowing, and I'm actually talk about that today. But what we're going to start off with is the fact that I'm going to say this because it's important. So I've actually been buying other companies' products to see the delivery. When I open the box, what do I see? If there's anything else, if there's any additional here's or there's or whatever. Then looking at the product, looking in depth at the design, the label, the package quality, the container quality, looking at the scoop, looking at literally everything to see what they're doing. And that's not so I can copy, it's to see what the fuck my competition is doing. And I have already seen probably 3 or 4 things, which is this one delivery today, that I do not like and I will not ever do. And there's already maybe a handful of things, and I've already mentioned them a few times, that I will be doing for sure that virtually no company on earth does. And I'm going to do it. And I'm going to commit to it. And I'm going to make this shit happen, and it's going to be sick. All I'm going to say right now is you're going to order a product. You're going to get a lot more than just that product. And I promise that. So with that being said, we're about to fucking change the industry. We're about to deliver the most amount of value possible. And we're going to do everything in our capabilities to make everything right as shit. And I'm going to talk about this real quick because I wrote an Instagram post about this that I'm not going to post until I have social media for that account. But let me go ahead and read it to you. So, here's this. So, we'd love for you to give success a shot. And I think that's what I might call the product, actually. The pre-workout, success. If you hate it, don't worry. It's on us, plus a bit more. We don't have a guarantee. We have a promise. If you do not like the product for any reason, all we ask is you provide feedback to us via email. You will be refunded within minutes of us receiving and replying to the email, plus a little bit more. Success isn't going to be everyone's cup of tea, and that's okay. We get that. But by giving success a shot, you have nothing to lose and a little bit to gain. If you want to pay us a compliment, provide criticism, or send a nasty email, you can do so at this is the email you can send your shit to at webaddress.com. Obviously, that's a fucking fake email. It's just a placeholder. Thank you for trying us out. It truly means the world to us. Bryson Q Sessions, founder. So that is the post that I wrote. And yeah, so we don't have a guarantee. I'm declaring that right now. We don't have a guarantee. We have a promise. If you don't like the product, it's on us, and you're going to get a little bit more after that. That's the promise. We don't have a guarantee. We don't offer a guarantee. We don't have a trial. You buy the product. If it's ass, we're going to refund your money and then a little bit more. And so, what does that mean? Well, I guess you have to hate the product and you'll find out. But we're going to make every situation, every interaction, every encounter, every transaction, everything worth your time, worth your while. We're going to make it right. We're going to do everything in our power to make sure that even if you think we are the scum of the earth, that you have a good experience. Objectively, a great experience. So that's that. We don't have guarantees here. We have promises, and we're going to keep those promises. Under no circumstance will we break that promise. And here it is, December 7th, 8:30 p.m. I declared that right then and there. So if you listen to this, then you'll know. If you don't, then well, I guess you'll see this post here at some point. I think I labeled this wrong. But yeah, no guarantees, only promises. So, going back to the fucking anyway. Fuck that up. So, yeah, I've just been seeing the other products delivery, the presentation, their shipping speed, so I'm only buying the products with with ingredients that most closely resemble my ideal formulation. And obviously, no product has my exact formulation. Otherwise, I probably would just buy that product. But a lot of what I'm seeing, they come really close. There's, in this particular one that I'm holding in my hand, I'm not going to shout anybody out here. Maybe I'll get into depth on another show. But in this particular product I'm holding here, there's, I would say about half of the label or half of the ingredients in here is equal to what I have. And that's about as close as I've gotten. A lot of products have a lot of great shit in it, but they don't have half the shit that I do. But this one has a lot of key ingredients. And so I tried it, and it's a great product. I tried it one time. Obviously, I just got it today. But here's the thing. Here's what's really cool, and I want to shout this out to this company that I'm not going to mention. I got an email this morning that says, hey, we just shipped your product. And also, my package was delivered today. So I don't know if they offer the express shipping even at the same rate that I paid for normal shipping, and they pay for it on the back end to get me my product faster. So I'm more excited that I got it sooner, because that's awesome and something I want to do if my margins allow it. I don't know if that's what they did, but the fact that I got an email this morning saying it was shipped and then today it was delivered, that's fucking awesome. So shout out to these guys. And so I tried it once, obviously, and I did it right before my outdoor run. I did it actually as I was working on my business here by writing a social post and researching some ingredients, which was Neurofactor today, coffee fruit extract, which is pretty cool shit, man. But I tried it, and I actually had such an incredible boost of energy and endurance. It was crazy. And my product actually is going to have a little bit more of what's included here. So I'm very excited to see that. I felt great focus, great everything. it was great. So I'm very impressed with this product. I didn't have to shit, didn't have the pre-workout shits. And so that's a big one for me. And to think that my product has more ingredients that are going to support more functions of working out and focus, cognitive ability, that's exciting. That's exciting shit. So we'll have to get another product here. We'll try that out, see what we think. Also got this flavor. It's a tropical flavor, and I think it's delicious. I'm not a huge guy on flavors. I don't think that anything really is ass. I mean, I'll drink whatever, so people who are picky might think this one is ass, but I think it's delicious. So, that being said, let's transition in to the next one. Because I took this, and I went on a run. I actually ran a mile straight. I've only done that 3 times in my life. This is my 3rd slowest time running, but I did it. And it was awesome, dude. I kicked ass. Ran 4 miles for my 45-minute outdoor workout, so that was pretty sweet. I'm very proud of myself. And during this run, I got hyped as fuck because it was kind of cold. It was sunsetting. Everybody else was probably driving home from work, going to their warm-ass house, about to sit there and probably binge some Netflix, eat some shit food, you know. And I got thinking, and I was like, dude, I'm 50 podcasts deep right now. I'm going for 100. You know, I take an ice bath daily in 39-degree temperature water, followed by a cold shower. I do double workouts every day, working 2 jobs. And if you want to be technical, 3, because I'm trying to get this business off the ground. And like, dude, no one's doing this shit, man. I'm grinding like a motherfucker, and I love it, and it feels good, you know. And an important point I want to hit on here is grinding has such, in my opinion, I think it has such a certain connotation to it, and I don't know what that would be. But people think grinding is you got to be alone in the dark, no one can see you, you're just working, and it doesn't have to mean that, dude. I mean, I'm grinding all day, every day. From the moment I wake up, like literally the second I wake up, I have to get out of bed or I fail. I have to get out of bed immediately, and I think it's something I'm going to incorporate in the rest of my life because it's so valuable. And had I not done this program and chose to do that, to challenge myself, I wouldn't have discovered the value in getting directly out of bed the first thing in the morning. Within 5 minutes, I'm out of bed, getting shit going. So from the moment I get up out of bed to the moment I go to sleep, literally the moment that I go to sleep, I'm still doing shit. And the only reason why I'm recording this so late is because I work FedEx tomorrow, and I don't have to wake up until 5:30. So that grants me an additional 3 hours today or tomorrow, however I want to use that to either get shit done, use it for sleep, whatever. But it's 8:30. I have an hour and a half until I need to go to bed, and we are recording the show. So probably going to have a little bit of free time later tonight, and that free time is going to definitely be spent doing some photo and graphic work for the company, because I have to figure out what the bitch is being called and what it's going to look like, because I got a lot of formulations done, got a lot of research looked into this, have some marketing strategies I want to implement, and more important and above all else, I'm just excited to get in the game. I'm going to learn a lot, I'm going to fail a fuck ton, and there's going to be a lot of growth that happens in the process of all this, and I'm not going to get to experience any of that growth until I get going in the game. So am I going to do a lot of shit wrong and do the worst strategies or whatever? I'm sure I will be, but I'll be in the game, learning, growing, figuring this shit out. So that's what I'm most excited for. But the grinding part of it all doesn't have to mean being miserable in the dark alone, working while nobody can see you. All it can mean is just not quitting on shit you know you need to do that has to get done on a daily basis. So as long as you do that every day, that's grinding to me. Doing it every day, every single day, flawlessly, without compromise, no substitutions. You're in there, you're doing whatever you got to do every day. You're grinding like a motherfucker, dude. And that's all I have to say about that. So, and I guess leading off of that is the fact that there's a shit ton, infinite more brand belief in what I'm trying to promote here, knowing that I am what I say I am, and I'm practicing what I preach. And what I mean is the product, the company, the brand, the business, whatever, is selling much more than a pre-workout supplement right now. It's selling it's not really selling. It's bringing awareness to the fact that, actually, I don't even want to get that. We'll have to dedicate a whole show to that, I think, is what we're going to do. My mission, the vision, the promise, the commitment, the core values, everything like that. I'll have to dedicate a show to each one of those, actually. But I guess in a nutshell, it is just trying to recruit all the doers, all the high performers, all the achievers, all the people who get it. This is not for the lazy motherfuckers. This is not for the people. This is not for the gym bros. This is not for that shit. Are we going to attract some of those people? Absolutely, because by the nature of the product, it's just the nature of the industry, right? It's a pre-workout supplement. It's going to have some caffeine in there. It's going to give you a pump. People from all walks of life in the gym are going to be attracted to it, and that's fine. But they're not the target audience. Target audience is people who want to be better in life, who want to grow, who want to achieve monstrous things, who have massive ambition, who want to be surrounded by like-minded individuals, and who want to push past that comfort zone and unlock new levels in life. That's that's the motherfuckers we're after. And I'm that motherfucker. I'm that guy. And there's so much more belief and backbone and passion behind all this, knowing that I am that, and I am what I say I am, and I'm practicing what I preach, and I'm not just some fat fuck behind the keyboard trying to make some kind of marketing strategy. I am the motherfucker with the core values, with the integrity, with the everything. So I'm bringing kind of my standard of personal living into this brand and trying to attract people with the same mentality and same standards as me and build a community. So figuring that out as we go. So just fucking awesome knowing that I am what I say I am, and I'm pushing that belief because it is what I am. And I would never ask anybody to do something that I haven't done myself in terms of, I guess, them joining the company or working or whatever. And then segueing from that, I was thinking about this, and I mean this wholeheartedly. Nobody is going to be affiliated with the company, work for the company, be an influencer, or anything to do with the company here, the business, unless they have first, and this is the first bare minimum requirement. You're not going to be affiliated, associated, whatever, unless you have completed correctly 75 hard in the last 6 months, or completed live hard full year in the last year. Nobody is going to be affiliated with the program or with the business, period. I guess, comma, period. Who gives a fuck? Unless you've done bare minimum 75 hard or live hard. And the reason for that is because, dude, it has single-handedly changed my life. It's rewired my brain. It's changed my entire outlook on life. My work ethic is impeccable. My focus on getting shit done every single day is damn near flawless. I get my shit done. It's not even a question, dude. It changed my life. So I know that shit works. I know it's powerful. I know the results that come from it. And nobody is going to be affiliated with this unless they've completed that as a bare minimum requirement. It's for the motherfuckers who get it, dude. For the high achievers, for the high performers. For nobody else, right? It's for the people who want to grind and get that shit done. Who do. This is not for the people. And you can laugh at me, dude, all you want. I'm selling a pre-workout product. And I'm sitting here saying this is for the people who want to be bigger in life and do big things. Yeah, and it is. And so that's what I'm rolling with. And if that's funny, dude, leave a comment, boost the algorithm, get my post out there for more views. I appreciate that. So that's who it's for, and that's what's going on. So a lot of people, that's my train of thought there. That's awesome. So yeah, anyway, I guess all I'm trying to say is that's going to be a prerequisite for any kind of job or employment opportunity or affiliation, any kind of team member, any sponsorship, any athlete, anything to do with the brand whatsoever, where you represent us. You gotta be the part. You can't just have muscles, have a lot of followers. It's not about that for us. I say us because it is going to be us soon. It's just me right now, and it'll be cool looking back, thinking that I created all this from the ground. But any kind of, I've said this 20 times, any kind of affiliation with us whatsoever, you got to have at least done the 75 hard live hard program. That's it. And I'll think about more prereqs later on, but you can't lie if you've completed the program. I'll know if you've completed the program, but if you haven't, it's really easy to tell when someone's lying, especially about the program, because a lot of people don't even, dude. Yeah, so it'll be easy to filter out the liars and the motherfuckers who are just trying to get in with us. So, oh man, so much passion in this shit, dude. It's so sick to think this is coming to life. and I am what I say I am. That's a really good feeling. That's such a great feeling, dude. I'm very proud of myself. Segueing from all that, I'm tired of shit, dude. Oh, man, I am tired as absolute shit tonight. It's been a struggle to stay awake while I'm reading, because typically when I read is after I do my outdoor workout, ice bath, shower, and so I'm kind of relaxed a little bit. I actually haven't used hot water in the shower at all in the last 3 days, so I've just been taking an ice bath and hop into the cold shower, and I don't even heat it up. I just want to get the fuck out of there and get my shit going, dude. Because I noticed that when I flip on the hot water, I tend to stay in there a little bit longer, maybe extra 5-10 minutes. And that's 5-10 minutes I could be using here to get this shit done or to work on the business or something. So change that up, and I think it's better because I come in my room, I blast my heater before I hop in the shower, so when I get in here, it's kind of cooking, and it seems to be working. So I'm gonna keep that up. But yeah, dude, so I do my reading about after that, because when I get home from work, it's really easy for me to just sit down and then enter lazy mode, or feeling groggy, or not groggy, just feeling kind of lazy bones. I don't want to feel that way. I want to just keep staying on my feet, get hyped up for the rest of the day, get the outdoor workout going, and start executing on the shit that I need to do before I go to sleep, because I would like to go to sleep. So I typically read later in the day, and it is difficult for me to stay awake. And you could argue that the book I'm reading maybe isn't that interesting, or maybe I need to focus more on active reading. I definitely need to do both of those things, need to find books that are more interesting to me. But I'm here to learn, and not everything is going to be the most interesting. I'm here to find the golden nuggets that people say, and I think it's cheesy when people say that, but I'm here to find some hidden gems. It's also very cheesy. I'm just here to find some good, valuable information, excerpts from the book that I can take away, apply to my life, and grow and achieve more because of. So that's what I'm after with that shit. So we have to do it. It's tough. I literally have to stand, put my book above my head, kind of look upwards toward the book so that I don't fall asleep. And even today, I found myself drifting while I was standing reading a book. And I don't want to do that, dude. I want to be actively engaged in the reading. I want to learn more. I want to, but one thing at a time. Another thing I've noticed, dude, is when I kick ass in one department, so lately I've been killing it with my nutrition. I get home and I only really need to eat about 800 calories, which is a lot better than half of my calories having to be consumed after work. And, dude, when I kick ass in one department, the rest struggle. Or not the rest, one other struggles. And yesterday, that was water. I needed to drink pretty much half a gallon of water at 6 o'clock. And, I did it, but I was pissing all night. And that sucked. And today I noticed it, man. I was at work doing my thing, and I was just sleepy. I was falling asleep. And so, there's enough evidence for me in my life that I need to get sleep, adequate amounts of quality sleep, and I think 6 bare minimum, no less, no matter what. Anything less than that, I think I'm just fucking myself up for the next day. So if I can get 6 to 7.5, I guess, that would be the sweet spot, because that would be 6 to, what would that be? 4 to 5 ultradian cycles of sleep in the middle, or not in the middle either. It would be full complete cycle, so I wake up feeling refreshed, not groggy and shit. So that's that, guys. So what should we title this episode? Episode 49, spying on other, that's clickbait, dude, fuck that shit. Ordering other companies' products, feeling like a badass, and employment affiliation prereqs. Yep, that's the title of the video. Ordering other companies' products, feeling like a badass, and affiliation prerequisites. That's what we're going to title this podcast. Guys, I felt good about this one. I hope you can tell that I just because I had a little plan here, that was a lot better off. I was a lot better prepared here. I sound a lot better And the result of this episode is a lot better. Compare yesterday's episode to today. Night and day difference. Yesterday was arguably one of the worst podcasts I've ever done. But I got thinking about that too, 50 podcasts straight and going for 100. Well, this is 49, but almost 50. How many people can say they've recorded a podcast every single day for the last 50 days? How many people can say that? In the whole world. Maybe 10, 20, 30? I don't know. Maybe I'm being really ignorant. Maybe it's like 40,000. I don't know. But dude, 40,000 is top 1% of the world for sure. I don't know the math off the top of my head, but 1% of 7 billion is 7 million, right? So, or 70 billion. 1% of 7 billion is 70 million. So, I am definitely in the top point. Let's see, 0.00001% by doing this every day. So that's cool. Anyway, that's the show. That's 49 in the books. It was a good one. Felt good about this one, guys. So thank you so much for listening. We'll see you tomorrow with episode halfway, dude. Episode halfway. That's nuts. All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.